you all. My name is Bright Ben. I posted something on Facebook tagged adultery. My pastor married my wife.
This today video now for people wey carry pastor like their God. People wey be say any small thing, pium, they don't go meet pastor. Like say pastor na God. This video na for una. Hello my good and wonderful people. You are welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and I greet you all according to your time. If today na your first time wey you come across this channel, please subscribe, like, and make you share this video. And at the end, drop your comment. Let me know how you feel about this video. So I dey always dey talk am. Problem no fit finish, because these people that call themselves men of God, they disgrace us well. Because even dey easy now for just ordinary person to even settle husband and wife than for pastor to settle husband and wife. I don't tell people make una dey pray for una house. If you pray for your house, God will hear you. The only thing where they matter for life na your heart. Wetin you dey think about human being, the way you behave towards people, na it matter. E no mean say you dey comot for house every morning dey go church say na go make your heart dey clean. Because of so na still dey follow these people up and down, na make church full everywhere. If they open church, nobody come for one day, they go enter their house. Because church no be work. I don't know what pastors full everywhere for Nigeria, and na there all the bad things wey dey for this world, na there for the happen. Wetin no dey happen for any other place, na our country Nigeria, na for the happen. Now member go get problem, go meet pastor. Pastor see problem wey we get, pastor go marry member wife. Na only Nigeria na for the scene. Pastor na human being. I dey always dey talk am. Pastor na human being, because as this matter still dey trend now, many people go sit and say, hey, you wan spoil our pastor name. I don't know whether they get wetin they use for una wey go make am be like say una see black, una say na white. I don't know whether e get wetin these people take dey hold una, wetin they take dey tie una eye wey make una no dey know una left from una right. Because so many things dey happen for that our country wey go make us say, no, this thing don pass, be careful. But still yet, my dear, before man and woman ready to marry, make una make sure so una don ready for mind, na brain don mature. Because for you to marry, you must be matured in mind. You have to be very, very mature. Because marriage of nowadays, any small thing break up, 3 months break up, 1 year break up, everywhere break up, husband kill wife, wife kill husband. Wetin dey happen? Wetin dey happen? Marriage no be wetin you go just wake up in the morning, yes, because Samuel marry, I wan go marry. You have to be prepared. You need to prepare, because marriage be like where 2 left leg wan try to enter one right leg. 2 na left like this, and these 2 wan force themselves to enter one right leg. Na wisdom. For you to marry, na wisdom. Without wisdom, you can't marry, because you need to be mature in mind. Pastors, they get in your issue for us. Pastor and your wife, they quarrel, they fight, they do everything. Pastor, they cheat. His wife self go see if his husband they cheat on her. Because now these people that they sleep with all their members, both the married ones. Pastor wife they know, but you know if he cry come meet you because of the cap when you wear for head. Because of the cap when she take over her head as a pastor wife, fear not go let her complain come meet you. But she's died in silence. She did die for silence, but she not go fit talk. Even the things where pastor wife they see, even you never see her, but she know if he cry come meet you, because na shame for her to come cry come meet you. Where be so now they always they carry on a problem. Pastor go know all the secrets of una marriage. pastor wife go know all una secret for house, how una take dey do something. How many pastor wife don cry come meet you? How many pastor don cry come meet you say see wetin you dey face for house? Oh my guys, make I not talk too much. Na this man wey cry come outside say pastor marry him wife. So make we lis ten to am, and abeg make una drop una comment after una watch am finish. Make una drop una comment, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.
You all, my name is Bright Ben. I posted something on Facebook tagged adultery. My pastor married my wife. While I came on air, my wife and the mother came on air and said I didn't pay for my wife bride price. I married my wife traditionally. If you go to my wall on Facebook, you see the pictures and every other thing. I married her traditionally. After the traditional marriage, I gave the village boss to come to River State for wedding proper. Within the wedding process, the officiating pastor, he is still alive today, asked my father-in-law, his elder brother to my father-in-law, because my father-in-law is late, asked him, am I owing any dime in the village? He says no, the video is with me, the pictures is with me, my marriage certificates is with me. Have I finished all everything that I am supposed to do in the village? The man says yes. We now proceed by joining us in holy matrimony. After that, we began to live as husband and wife. I am once a treasurer in the Home Office Association. I am once a leader in OIME. Because of the OIME matter, they closed OIME. I have been paying my mother-in-law every OIME day through his son. The son worked for me in the market. I have been a friend to the family, and I have been a brother to the family. I love my wife so much. I've never laid my hand on her for the past since 12 years of marriage. We have 3 children, we lost 1. As it is, they came to her and said I didn't pay for her bride price. Look at how it happened. Before I said adultery, and my pastor married my wife. I had a problem with my wife for a year. She left my house, and out of our settlement, she gave me a condition for me to rent an apartment outside my community before she would come back. And before then, I've been attending World Bank Assembly, Pastor Moses Adayo's church. I've been worshiping there from Roma Kurusi to Eneka. And my wife gave me that condition. I accepted. I went and rent an apartment where I'm staying now, and she came back. I took her to World Bank. The first day we went to church, she went to church with me. I introduced her to the church members. After church service, I went to the pastor's office with her. I saw pastor, his wife, and I introduced my wife, Mrs. Tina Onyechi Bright. I introduced her to my pastor, Ade Moses, with the wife. We were all happy. The wife now gave my wife an appointment being an assistant choir mistress. She started the work as an assistant choir mistress. She started going to church. As I'm talking to you, any church member that knows my wife should still comment if I'm telling lies. That knows Pastor Daria's wife, comment if I'm telling lies. I know I'm saying the truth. Today, the mother has come to her that I didn't pay for her daughter's head. Who on earth that will do traditional marriage and white wedding without paying a diary for the daughter's head? Nobody. the world should know that nobody does that. That after traditional marriage, if you want to go for wedding, you must pay every dime in the family before they accept that white wedding for them to come and hand over their daughter to you in the altar, which they did. I am not surprised of what happened today. But what I'm saying, I'm not against of she marrying. What I'm against is, why must she be my pastor that I've been laying my complaint to? I started like this. I accused my wife of not being faithful to me. I complained to pastor. Pastor said I should call my wife. I called my wife. My wife refused to go, that I should forget about it. I should tell pastor that we have settled, which I did. Today, I saw my wife being married with the pastor. And my wife left my house for 7 months. She left my house for 7 months. And the same pastor is the pastor that I've been reporting matter to for settlement between I and my wife. I love my wife. I put her in social media. I celebrate her in every reason of life. I've never laid my hand on her. I celebrate her, and I know she loves me. Now, why I came to social media is that my life is at stake. Pastor, because before somebody will take what belongs to you, it must not be with empty eye or anything. But I did not ask my wife to return back to me. No, let the marriage work for them. But why I came on air is that she said one, they did not return anything to me, no divorce paper, no anything. Even the person that I'm reporting my matter to was the person that married my wife, being the owner of the church, Pastor Moses Adayo, married my wife. And he is the person that I've been reporting my matter to. Each time I have problem with my wife, I will report to him. I gave my wife oath, tell her to take Bible. She took the Bible and swore that from today she will not meet another man again. After that day, after 4 days, she took that oath. She left my house and stayed for 7 months. After the 7 months, what I'm saying is him, my pastor, wedding my wife. So I came now to tell them, to tell the public that this is how it happens. I am no more saying she should come back for me, but I'm telling the world so I came to tell the world that my life now is at stake. Because before somebody will take what belongs to you, he must prepare for you to die. But since I have not, they did not succeed of killing me, and I have seen it, let the world know that anything that happens to me, Pastor Moses Adayo is involved of it. Because even the first, when I married my wife, when I wedded her, her former boyfriend slept with her after 3 days of our matrimonial wedding. And I took it with me that I asked her, she said it's a mistake, that her girlfriend set her up, that her girlfriend invited her chief bridesmaid invited her best friend, and she never knew that the boy is in her house. And when she went and she saw that the former boyfriend and the boy took advantage of her. The same my mother-in-law, I told her this particular matter. She said I should not worry, that is how friends said that they want to scatter my marriage, I should go on with my marriage, which I did. Nobody here is. I've been holding my wife because I know I love her. But the same person I've been complaining my matter to, that is my pain. My pain is not for my wife to come back. My pain is not that I am the first person that have ever been divorced by a woman or anything, but I have not received any divorce paper. I have not received any message from the village that this marriage is over. My people do not know if the marriage is over or not. What I saw is my pastor, General Overseer, married my wife. It's wrong. It's wrong. That is my pain. That is my worry. That is where I'm capitalizing on. I'm not saying that I will marry that tomorrow. I will marry any time. So that is why I say, let the world know that my life is at stake, is after my life. Thank you very much.